Well, hello and welcome to episode 2 of this part of the fourth leg of Iron Maiden. There's a lot of numbers there, isn't it, in the beginning? But we're in a very leafy Christchurch, which I believe is known as the Garden City of South Island, or maybe even New Zealand as a total. But anyway, very nice, very blue sky compared to yesterday, where we were sort of in the arse end of a tropical cyclone, having come from thunderstorms in Bali. We ended up in a very soggy environment in Auckland yesterday, although it didn't deter the fans at all. We had pretty much packed stadium there with pretty much all the guys going crazy all the way through and dealing with heavy rain all day. So fair play to them for bearing it all out, and the show went great. I'm pretty sure it won't be the last visit to New Zealand. I'm sure the band I think Bruce said last night he was definitely planning on coming back to come and see the crazy Kiwis again. But the weather didn't deter us either, despite being absolutely sodden. We managed to catch up with a certain bass player called Mr. Steve Harris, and we spoke with him about the new movie, his new bass, and about messing up the first gig, among other things. So anyway, this is what we had to chat about.
You might notice, actually, that this thing here is pissing down the rain and it shrunk. Anyway.
Yes, well, here we are in Auckland, in a very, very, very wet Auckland, and hence we're in Adrian's warm-up room today. And Mr. Harris has come down nice and early, a bit earlier than normal, but...
Adrian's not very warm-up room.
Yeah, it's not very warm-up room at the moment.
It's pretty bad weather in New Zealand at the moment, which is, apparently they tell us it's been 12 weeks without rain, and now we got it all.
Well, it's at the tail end of a cyclone, we've been told, so
yeah.
I'm not exactly sure what the cyclone is.
We were supposed to be the cyclone, but anyway, never mind.
There we go. Well, first of all, exciting news since we spoke last week. Stan said very, very briefly, and exciting news because obviously you've won this the Brit for the best live act. And how does that make you feel?
Yeah, well, it's brilliant because of the fans voted, so that's the main thing. You know, quite a lot of these things they get voted by some sort of faceless panel or whatever. Yeah. So it's not that interesting, but this is fans voting, so it's really, really nice.
Were you surprised when you first heard that you were even nominated? Or?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah?
We never get nominated for things like that, really, do we? I mean, well, that's not true. We have had a couple of Grammy nominations over the years and things like that. But yeah, I mean, we're not mainstream, so we're not really regarded as being whatever, so we don't tend to get nominated for too many things. But I mean, it's brilliant that we've won it, yeah. I mean, not expected, really. Although I must admit, as soon as I realised that we'd get a fan vote, I thought we'd definitely have half the chance with our loyal fans. Yeah.
What have we got? 11,390 miles from London, which we've done virtually in the space of just over a week.
It feels like it.
I was going to say, how are you feeling?
It looks like.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not getting too much sleep. That's all I can say. I don't know. Body's all over the place. Mine's all over the place. I mean,
We've had 3 shows and 3 very different cultures in a very short period of time.
Yeah, I'm not complaining really, because I think it's an amazing way to travel the way we're doing it. Yeah. But when you go through God knows how many different time zones, you sort of you just can't sleep and and stuff like that. So that affects pretty much everything. If you're not,
I think we're pretty much averaging about additional 3-4 hours a day every other day, kind of thing. So
yeah, it's weird.
Sounds fantastic.
He's rubbish.
Well, how did the shows actually go in? Obviously. Belgrade, Dubai and Bangalore.
Yeah, they've been great shows, yeah. I mean, the first one was different, that's for sure. The set list was, I'm sure there's been stuff going around the internet about that. The set list, I mean, I don't know. What can I say? There was
a couple.
Well, not me. I didn't start the wrong songs, but somebody did. I won't say who.
Yes, okay. They sure remain
nameless. But it was quite funny, actually. So they kept people on their toes anyway, that's for sure, the crew and everybody.
Well, this is it. I mean, it's the first show, so there's always going to be
there's always going to be a little bit of that, yeah.
Yeah.
But it was unexpected.
Well, it kind of leads me on to my next question, really, in as much as the set obviously has been updated. Now it's all over the internet, so we can kind of
not by everybody.
Yes, but who actually makes those decisions? Who actually change the set and chose the new song?
Between us, really, as usual. It's usually me and Bruce that tends to sort the set out, or Rod sometimes puts in suggestions. And it was just a question of, what songs you fancy doing and what songs you fancy taking out, and it's a pretty easy choice really.
Well, Marin obviously stayed in there. I think you all enjoyed playing that every night. I think.
Yeah, we enjoy playing it. Yeah, but I think we thought that it's a song that we probably won't play much in the future, so keep it in there.
I know there'll be a few fans who've been a bit sad to hear that. I was talking to one in Belgrade who said, "Oh no, it's the last time I'll hear Rhyme."
Well, it keeps them on their toes, doesn't it?
That's what I said. I said, never say never,
Exactly.
Well, how does it feel to be back on the plane again now? I mean, obviously we're a week, and I know we've kind of spoken about the time differences, but now we're all back together.
Yeah,
a sense of deja vu, or here we go again?
It is a bit in a way, because I suppose the first time you do anything, it's always like really exciting and everything else, and it's not exciting this time, but